Welcome to a short gameplay presentation of This Is Your Life. Let's go right into story mode. So when playing the game, you'll probably encounter many typos and errors, and lots of the features are just unfinished, and I hope that you will give me feedback so that we can altogether improve this game experience. Yes, so we start out inside the womb. You are inside the womb. You can hear your mother's heartbeat and her soothing voice. You have no idea what the world is going to be like, but you feel curious, listening. Let's continue. Yeah, you can see here already that every time you enter a new stage of life, you gain consciousness points, and every 10th consciousness points at the moment gives you also a destiny point, and gonna come back to that a little bit later, what that means. You can also see here that even though there's a bunch of mouse cursors, your cursor is actually I. So you are bringing awareness to the situation, but very often you're not the one choosing, especially at the beginning of your life. And when you're just a little baby, you don't have any control over your life at all, and that's why actually I would like to jump ahead in the story a little bit, where you have a little bit more control over your life. Hey, so here you are, 8 years old, and today is your first day at a new school. You feel nervous, but also hopeful to find some new friends. Playing with your sister all the time is getting old. You're wondering about what you should wear. You don't know anyone in this school yet, so you have no way of knowing what would be best. Do you want to fit in or stand out? You can either pick a fancy white shirt to wear on your first day, or put on the Mickey Mouse shirt you always wear, or wear the Darth Vader shirt. Let's see what Mom has to say about this. Why don't you wear the Mickey Mouse shirt? You always looked so cute in it. And you can respond by saying, Mom, that's embarrassing. I'm not 5 years old anymore. Or asking her, do you think it's important to look cute? Or, but I really like the Star Wars shirt. And I think it's kind of embarrassing, so I'm choosing this. And your mother responds, I don't know what's embarrassing about Mickey. I just like how you look in it. Put it on. Well, okay, whatever. So in this case, she is making the choice for you, and you can still make a different choice, and that's where the destiny points come in. You enter the classroom. A boy is looking at you. Oh my God, look at this. It's Mickey Mouse boy. He walks up to you and looks at you with disgust. How old are you? 5? I was kind of expecting that, right? You punch him square in the face right away to make a point. Or you ignore him, taking a seat at an empty table. Or you say, Mickey Mouse is older than the two of us together. And so now this is getting interesting, because these are not your parents anymore, even though they have a lot of influence on your life still. These are parts of your personality that make choices for you. So we can choose this one, and your inner ruler is saying, all right, this is it. You have to determine your position in the pack. What's it gonna be, Alpha or Omega? So he's concerned about hierarchy. And your response could be, if I punch someone on the first day, I might get in trouble. Or you say, do you want me to act with self-respect? So he's concerned about our place in the hierarchy. And every conversation is a chance for you to build a trusting relationship with your sub-personality. Usually, I would say, it's good to be inquisitive and to try to find out what's the motivation of this part and how is it trying to help. So the ruler is saying, yes, show them that you have dignity or you will suffer the rest of your school year. And your response could be, what if I say something witty so that he knows I'm not insulted easily? Or Let's draw a boundary once and for all by dishing out some pain. I guess let's go with the witty thing. Let's see what this part has to say. This is your inner mother. You have integrated how she would think about this. She's saying, don't get into any trouble. Just keep your head down and be nice. You don't want mom to be unhappy with you. And your response could be, I don't care about mom right now. This is about my future. Or asking, are you concerned that mom might be angry at us? Let's see what happens if you're a little bit rebellious here. Your mother says, I always have to watch out for you because you can't do anything right. So that part is not trusting you that much, and then it's choosing whatever he or she is thinking is the best thing. So it's choosing this. It's something else than the other part. What does this part say? Oh, that's the inner critic saying, oh no, this is exactly what I've been warning you about. Now, Mickey Mouse Boy is going to be your nickname forever. And you could say, what's so bad about that name? Or, are you afraid that we might not get the respect that we want? Well, let's pick this. He says, yes, you need to do something so that everybody can see that you can fight back. We could suggest to punch him in the face. That would be another choice here. Or you could think of something smart to say. Or how about we also suggest something smart to say? Yeah, so now these two parts agree, and if the majority of the subpersonalities agrees, then that means we can pick that choice without cost of any destiny points. But I want to jump ahead now to the end of a character's life to see what happens then. So this person here is experiencing that the doctor just told you that you have pancreatic cancer. He has a dissociated look on his face. Unfortunately, it is in a late stage. With good treatment, we can prolong your life for 8 months, but your body is likely to shut down earlier. Well, what can we do now? I know it is shocking information, the doctor continues, but I recommend that we start the treatment right away. Do you want to consult your family members first? So, and there is a choice between you sign up for the treatment plan right away, you talk to your wife first, or you take a walk in the park to think about this. And so there's two parts wanting to influence this choice. The ruler is saying, who is going to run the company now? You know that your son isn't ready yet, and if Jonathan takes over, he will just run it into the ground. Your response could be, the company doesn't matter right now. You need to take care of your health. Or you could ask, do you want to protect your children's future? Trying to find out what's going on. Let's pick this one. This is important. I need to get healthy again. I'm not ready to go. There are things to do. So this guy wants to sign up for the treatment. And your inner father says, I can't give up on living. I've always been the strongest in the family. You could say, just take a few days to think about it. Or you could ask, are you worried that this might affect your wife and children? Yes, if I don't step up and fight for my life, even despite the suffering, they might lose hope too. You could say, you really care about them, yes? Or, they are adults and they are not dying, unlike you, so time to think about yourself. You really care about them? Yes, I love them very much and I don't want to cause any pain for them. Don't forget to love yourself too, or would you agree to talk to them to find out what they want the most? Let's go with this one. That sounds fair. I want to talk to all of them. So we have convinced them to talk to the family first. So now these two parts are not in agreement. So if that happens, you can make the choice for them. So in the demo, this is the end of your life. And so I want to show you the end of life overview, showing how old you got, how many moments you've experienced. And that's of course just 5 now because it's just a quick demonstration. And how many consciousness points you gathered, and also how many destiny points you acquired, how many you spent, and what's left at the end. Yeah, and at the end of your life, what's happening is that you can keep all of your destiny points while losing all your consciousness points, of course, as you are born again. And then you start out with a new life, a new potential. And now you can spend all the destiny points. Also, I want to real quick show you what the free will mode means. In this mode, what's basically happening is just a system of consciousness points and destiny points is just disabled, and you don't have to deal with any internal struggle or what your parents want. You have the freedom to choose at any moment of your life whatever you think is interesting, to be able to experiment with what are the perfect choices, or what are choices where you think, oh my god, how is this gonna turn out if I do this? And then you can see how life can turn out this way. This is a much faster gameplay without any puzzles really to solve. It's just, experimenting with what if I choose this? What if life shows up in this way or in the other? Alright, thank you so much for watching this quick demonstration. Please consider checking out the Kickstarter campaign if it's still running, or leave some of your bug reports or suggestions, your ideas in the forum, or you can help me a lot by filling out the survey. Have a great day. Bye.